Welcome, welcome. It is a Monday night stream. Everyone's worst, least favorite day of the week. But we got through it. It's over. And now we're moving on to cryptid. Cryptid talk, UFO talk, paranormal talk. Full steam ahead. I just had myself an excellent casserole. Top notch. Made it myself. I bought it from a store, but I made it myself. You know, it was amazing. Incredible. Some of the best stuff you'll ever have in your life. Nick Oxenford, what is up? How you doing, buddy? Chris Maki, how are you? Shay Johnson, Julie, Lila, Good Stuff Ward, thank you for... yeah, the music is a fan favorite. I was going to change it up. You guys like it so much. Geek Squad. Coco Cloud's here. Coco, how you been, buddy? Nick Oxenford. Oh, I already said Nick Oxenford. Nick Oxenford, you get 2 shout-outs tonight. EJ Castle, Ashers. How y'all doing? Do I enjoy dill pickles, Coco? I like pickles. Are dill pickles the little ones? Like the mini ones that got that weird taste, that sourish? No, because I don't. I like the big classic dill, or the big giant fat pickles, the big ones. I don't know what those are called. I don't know what is a dill pickle. I think I like dill, as long as they're not the ones that are like spicy, or like the ones with that weird sweet taste or whatever. I just like the plain old pickle. That's what I like. You made another one of those things you liked. Oh, the animation. What is up, Godzilla 101? It's a big deal night. Hell yeah, it is. It is a big deal night. It might be a tad shorter of a stream than usual. We might only go an hour tonight, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, just so you guys know. Thalassic spear pickles are the best. I think I like those. I guess I've never paid attention to what... I don't know. I just see pickle, I eat pickle. You know, I don't look at the name of the pickle. I just know I like pickle, and so I eat it. You know, but the little tiny pickles, I don't like them. I would flick those away off the table. I'd punt them. I'd kick them across the street. I don't like them. They just taste foul. I don't know why. It's Paco time. It is Paco time. There is no nukes, but we do have a scary video compilation. I have no idea. It's by Bizarre Bub. I have no idea if it's any good. If it sucks, we can find a different video. But I'm not seeing any other ones that are... I don't know what the fuck I'd... I do have a video to show you guys. I thought it was funny. If you follow me on Twitter, I will have to show you guys this. Hold on, let me load this up. I don't know why, and it was more funny when I was drunk and it was late at night, but I could not fucking stop laughing at this shit, and I've rewatched this so many times. So it doesn't make me laugh anymore because I've seen it like 100 times. But if you guys know Zach Baggins, whatever his name is, Baggins, I don't care. I call him Zach Baggins. He is the most cringy ghost investigator you'll ever... I mean, this, I think it was Ghost Adventures, I think is what it's called, is the funniest, non-intentional funniest show I've ever watched that deals with Ghost Hunter. They try to be like these hard asses. Every time they go to a house, they have the most unnerving experience, like a person starts levitating or gets pinched or bit or scratched, clawed, touched. And it is the most overreaction bullshit you'll ever see. And I'm sure you guys all already know. You probably all have seen it. But Chorzy, I just realized, because I was watching, I don't know who I was watching. Isn't there a big streamer called Chorzy, or Chores, or something like that? Like a UK streamer? Like that plays Warzone? But yeah, let's check this out. This is, he encounters a misbehaving entity. Alright?
Are you a male or a female spirit? Once for a male, twice for a female. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Wait till I ask a question. Are you evil? Once for yes, two for no.
It's just so dumb. I like how he's like scolding the entity, which you know damn well it's not even a real. Like I bet out of all the shows they've ever encountered, they haven't even caught a whiff of one ghost encounter. It's all staged bullshit. It wouldn't surprise me one bit. It's a funny show to watch because it's so dumb. Like it's that entertaining. And there was another one. There's another one where it's a cryptid based show. Oh, what is it called? It's where it's like these like extremely hillbilly guys. Let's see. Like they did an episode on Mothman where they try to attract Mothman. So it's Mountain Monsters. Mountain Monsters is actually it actually is worse than Ghost Adventures. It's the dumbest show. So like I'll show a little bit of the scene. This is just an example. And like I don't know, this show I think has got to be like with the mindset that it is a joke. Like low key, the showrunners have got to be doing this as a fucking joke. Cuz if not, this would be the dumbest thing I've ever witnessed. But these guys are out hunting Mothman, right? And so they think that since moths are attracted to light, they need to light their torches on fire and wave them around the forest so that the Mothman will be attracted to them. And it is got to be probably the dumbest idea and thing I have ever seen in my life. I mean, why not just start a campfire, like a really big bonfire if you're...
You're lighting it up like the 4th of July. Right.
This guy's got a giant flashlight. Like, what? One's producing heat. They're both producing light, I guess, but still, that has just got to be the dumbest. It's got to be a joke. It has to be a fucking joke.
Guys, look right up there. Put him out.
I just seen it.
Buck just saw 2 great big glowing eyes. We got them torches put out and had him laying there in a good dirt spot. It wasn't real.
Every episode, they're this close. Like every episode, they're chasing a cryptid beast, and they're this fucking close from catching it, and it just escapes every time.
Sure, what I even see. We're definitely not alone in this woods tonight.
What was that? What was that?
I don't know how much of this I can show before my stream gets taken down, but it is fucking like. There's probably a scene where they get cornered or something.
What's that, Buck?
We got stuff falling out from the trees. We got all kind of...
Actually, let's see. I think they did another episode on the Yowie. I think it was the Yowie. And so when they every episode, I don't know if you guys have seen this before. I should probably check chat. Looks like some of you have seen it for sure. Wild Bill's my favorite. Yeah, I like every cryptid, like they go to this person's farm or house where they had an alleged cryptid sighting. The person they actually caught on tape, and they like, can you show us where you filmed this? So they take them out, and the original footage is so fake. Like it's so CGI every single time. There's never a real clip. It is laughable. But there's one where they do. Let's see if I can find it. I think it was the Yowie. The Yahoo. It's the Yahoo. That's what it was. The Yahoo. It's gotta be, and this is obviously 100% a fake edited noise into the show. And it's so funny, like how dumb it sounds.
Up the holler where we was at, we was hearing all kinds of different noises.
All that thumping around. Remember that rock was on to come clear down into the creek where we was at.
Oh, is that right?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my God.
Boys, the hunt started.
That was close. That was real close.
Just so fucking dumb.
We just heard the Yahoo scream. It's more powerful than I ever imagined. It shook my chest.
That was definitely him a squall, wasn't it? Criminy. Man, that Yahoo, it sounded like a locomotive when it let that big... That thing sounded like it was right there in front of us.
Come on
I
down
can get
here.
you some of this.
It's up at the top of the hill.
You know 100% not one of those guns is actually loaded.
It's got us pinned down in this ravine, guys. We need to get up on level ground.
We just heard the Yahoo scream. We're hearing noises all around us. We gotta get to higher ground now.
Let's get out of here. Let's move.
Like, these would be the worst guys to be with if you're in an area with a cryptid. You want someone like me by your side. You know, you don't want... I mean... Okay, I will say this. If you're getting chased by a cryptid, the best group to be with. The absolute best group. If you're trying to survive based on the fact that you want to get your partners killed, use them as bait, this is the perfect... Look at him. He's perfect. He's the perfect candidate. He ain't running more than 10 yards, all right, before he gets eaten alive by a fucking dog man, beaten and broken by every bone possible in his body by Bigfoot. You know... Hell, even the Lakeland love frog can come out and fucking just, you know, I don't know, lick his face to death. I don't... But... Point is, you're getting away with them. But if you want to fight the cryptid, find the cryptid, intimidate the cryptid, you come with me, all right? I will stand by your side, and I will not let anything happen to you. But these guys, nah, I mean, these guys suck. These guys are frauds. I'm calling them out, you know. If they see this and they want me to come on the show, I'll come on the show. I'll come on Destination America. I'll fucking show them how it's done. 100%.
I got him. There he is.
Right there. Right
Right
there.
ahead of us. You see?
We ain't see nothing.
There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is.
Right there. Right
Right
there.
ahead of us.
Right there.
Got him, Jeff?
Yeah.
I like how the cameraman's like, no, I'm just going to film you guys. That's like, duh, come on.
I got him. 70 yards to the forward. Let's go.
They do another scream here.
I just see it right there. Something just went.
He moving.
Eye. There's an eye, Bill.
I don't see anything.
See that eye? Right there.
Oh, got one behind us.
Here we go.
Oh, we got a standoff here. Oh, God.
You got a thermal behind us? He just yelled behind us.
I don't see anything.
Back on the other side. Back on the other side.
There's more than one, guys.
Imagine being a kid and seeing this. You'd think it's real as a little child. Like, maybe if you're like 40 months old, or, you know, maybe 8 months old, you'd probably believe this, but it'd be scary as a kid to watch this show. But I don't know. This show is fucking funny. I enjoy it based off of just how dumb it is. Like, I genuinely think it's a good show, but not because they're actual cryptid hunters. They know anything about... I don't think they know two damn things about them. But I think they're solid actors, and they're funny as fuck. But I'm just saying, I hope it's a parody show. I hope to God it is, because if it's not, that would be... There's no word to describe it. Let's see. What is this right here? I don't know what this is, but we're going to watch it. Revealing the Yowie. I got to catch up on chat here for a second, too. Let's see. Yeah, oh yeah, that'll... Every stream I do is copyright. I don't make any money off the stream except for donations. Let's see. Check what I sent you on Twitter. Does Paco have a brother? Not that I know of. I mean, he might. I'm sure somewhere out there, but not. I mean, I don't know of any brother. Well, I think he did tell me that he did. He consumed, or no, I consumed my. I was born in a lab, and when I broke out of my egg, I ate my siblings. There's a pot of 6 of us, a batch of 6 eggs, and I punched each egg open, and I ripped my sibling out and ate them. And that's how I became so powerful. But Paco, I think, just straight up got in a fucking brawl with one of his siblings, I think. And I think he killed him. Either that or he got deported out of the galaxy. One of the two happened, and I'm not sure which. But Paco's an asshole. He came up in the like even on the alien planets they have hoods where like the hood rats hang out, like the bad aliens hang out, like they do drugs and shit and get high. And he hangs out in those neighborhoods, the slums. And Paco came from there, but he turned his life around. He got his, got into the UFO military, whatever it's called there, I don't know. In the Andromeda Galaxy is where it's from. And he got his life together and said, hey, I got 800 years. He spent the first 200 years being a fucking piece of shit loser. And he turned his life around and went on a mission, a top secret mission to planet Earth, which I believe was, I can't remember what the project was called that he was assigned to, but he was assigned to collect, to recon and collect data from Earthlings, and his ship, which is a crew of 6 small grays, I noticed one night I was chopping wood at midnight, and I mean I was chopping fucking like big ass wood. My fucking biceps were swollen. I was looking fucking ripped. I had a really tight Under Armour shirt on. My muscles were about ready to pop out of the shirt. Anyways, so I'm chopping wood, and I see this UFO circling me. I'm staring this motherfucker down. I'm like, you better not. I have a cigarette going in my mouth, Bud Light, fucking. I got the yard lights on, but I'm just chopping wood. I'm just trying to live an honest life. And sure enough, this fucking UFO comes down and lands in my fucking yard. Now I'm pissed because I just got my grass done. I seed my grass. I fucking water my grass every day, and they fucking land on this, creating a fucking like a crop circle kind of deal on their ship. And they get out, and Paco was on there. He wasn't the leader though. He was just a guy. And they start walking towards me with laser guns. And I said, what are you doing on my property? And they all look at me, and they're in my head, and they say, we need you to come with us. I said, I ain't doing shit. So I continue on with my chopping of the wood, take another drag of my cigarette, and they go, no, it wasn't a question, you're coming with us. And so I take a long hit of my cigarette, I flick it, I take a nice chug of beer, I pick my axe up, and I turn around, and I fucking let that fucker go flying. Hits the leader right in the head, killing him instantly. I fucking pick up one of the pieces of logs. I throw it. They shoot it with a laser beam. They start shooting me. I dodge half their laser beams. I grab one alien by the neck because I got there so quickly. Like I was probably 20 yards away, and I got there like a leopard sprinting through the tall grass. And I fucking broke his neck. I punched the other one in the face so hard and so square that it killed him. One punch. Now it was down to 3 aliens, Paco included. Paco goes to throw a punch. I catch his arm. I break his arm. And I have fucking proof of that. Okay, and I toss him aside. I then grab another alien's punch, and I crush his little tiny hand, his little fist. Every bone in his hand is broken. I rip off his entire arm, and I take a fucking bite of the meat, and I eat it. And the other alien gets so fucking scared, it takes off sprinting. No matter. I take the fucking axe out of the alien's head that I killed earlier, and his guy's probably good 75 yards away by now. He's sprinting back to the spaceship. And I fucking overhand chuck this fucking axe way high in the sky. And it comes and land as he's running up the ramp to the spaceship. It lands right in his back. And he's bleeding out. So I crush the fucking axe in his skull. And while I'm dragging Paco back to the spaceship, I get into the spaceship. I fucking strap Paco down to one of the seats. He's crying like a bitch. And I fucking slap him up a little bit. I tell him, I'm your leader now. And I'm going to be in charge of whatever you were doing here. So I take the fucking spaceship out for a cruise. And I just fly around. I mean, I didn't even know how to fly the motherfucker. And here I am. So, sir, this is a Wendy's. But yeah, no, the proof, I'll show you where I broke his arm. He's still recovering from it. Check this out. Can you see that? Can you see that? See how this arm is not like that? See how that arm is like intact right here? This one, he's probably in a lot of pain right now, but I don't care. His arm ain't supposed to do that. Sit back in your chair. But he's a bitch, and that's all I gotta say. Paco's a bitch. He's a bitch. So, anyways. I'll probably clip that and put that on Twitter later, so everyone knows the story of Paco. What's up, Texas Oil Boom? How you doing? Is this how you got Paco? Yes. Yeah, that's a backstory for anyone that didn't know. That's how I got Paco. That right there. You just earned a free history lesson. You don't even have to pay for this channel. You can come watch my content for free. And most people, I think I should have. I think a fair price for people to watch my streams would be like at least $400. Just every stream you have to pay $400 to watch. But I do it for free out of the kindness of my heart. That's just how much of a good person I am. So I'm just saying. Now I will crack a beer. The scary part is I'm not even drunk yet, you know? You want a Paco? You can get... Well, you can't get another Paco, but you can get other aliens. Have you heard any skinwalkers? No. I live in the like middle of Cedar Falls now, pretty much, like between Cedar Falls and Waterloo, two big cities. So there's really no wooded areas near me at all. Wait, you have a heart? Yeah, that's true. And I don't actually. And Dill's a dick. So I found this video. I figured we'd watch. It looks like an interesting like recreation of a Yowie sighting, if I had to guess, but I'm not sure. I've never seen that. I just randomly came across it just now during the stream. It's a small channel, only 500 subs, so we'll see what this is. It might be a gem that's not been discovered. Also, how many views does it have? Okay, it's got 113,000 views. $360p. All right, there we go.
Coming from the south. Walked through the clearing. The sun was on it, so I could see that it when it came out of the bush into the clearing, it was quite massive.
That's
Quite
badass.
huge, I'd say at least 8 foot. It was unforgettable. It was like an ape. But,
That's really good CGI for.
bigger than any sort of ape you normally see, I think, and very
For a
much
YouTuber.
like a human walk. I've got friends that are pushing 7 foot. I do know a man that's 7 foot, but this thing towered above those blokes. They're very, very big, very broad, very deep through the chest. That's just how
Yeah, look at that swagger he's got.
describe it. Extremely
He's like, yeah, I know I'm a bad bitch.
just
Look at
a
me.
massive thing, like a massive version of a man. I'd say it was probably a dark rust colour, like a reddish gingery sort of a colour.
What's up, Ashley? We're watching the Yowie, you know?
Gorilla or an ape. It was,
What are you watching, Ash?
It was reasonably long and matted, I imagine. Just he looked unkempt. I walked into the shrubbery on the north end of the clearing bit where the spring was and gone for it. I stood there for about another 20 minutes possibly, just looking, hoping it'd come back again with my eyes wide open. But they didn't. So the thing that kept me sane was that I went down to the Prince Alfred Hotel that afternoon and I said, I saw this thing today that was huge, and just walked across and they all knew where the spring was on this particular dairy. Oh yeah, that'd be the Bobble Mountain Yowie.
You know you like it, Ashley.
And I'd never heard of it, and apparently there'd been some sightings over the years of this thing, and it was a fairly well-known
You know what?
local thing. Just common knowledge in the pub. Oh, you know, the
Ashley, I'll
Bobble
show you
Mountain Yowie. Another one, another sighting. There was an old fellow who used to be always barefoot. He never ever wore shoes, and he used to wander the mountains shooting rabbits and stuff. And another old fellow, the other old bloke was in his 80s, and this bloke at the time was in his 70s. And I seem to remember that he may have caught a glimpse at one stage. That people said, old Lance reckons he saw him.
Now this I'm gonna show if Ashley Rose was a cryptid. This is what she would be. I got a picture pulled up here. I'm gonna show you in a second. But this gives me ideas. This would be a cool series to do where it's like I recreate sightings. Like, obviously it wouldn't be real. It'd be just for entertainment. But it's like, yeah, I was walking and it's all over like different, areas. And if I was good at CGI, I would fucking do that. I don't know how he got that Yowie CGI figure. I mean, obviously he must have made it himself. Because I've looked for CGI monsters to be in the cryptid news. Like when I'm reporting, there's like an obvious like CGI thing walking behind me. And they all look so incredibly like fake. And I mean, and it's not like CGI cryptids are like a popular thing to make. Like, I'm sure there are some out there, but like finding one that good, you'd have to pay a lot of money for that if that's the case. Otherwise, he must have made it. But anyways, like I was saying, if Ashley Rose was any cryptid, hold on, let me make this a big reveal here. Okay. If Ashley Rose was any cryptid, right here. That's her. The Lakeland Love Frog. Alright. So she is the Lakeland Love Frog, and she is that's her, just in the water, strolling. It's a casual, I'd say it looks like a Saturday night. The sun just set. Warm water. She's out for just washing her slimy scales, or whatever frogs got, you know, amphibious skin. And she just ate a nice fucking grub from the bottom of the lake. You know? Then she sees me. I'm standing there fishing. I just reeled in like a 40-pound shark, you know? And she walks up to me. She thinks I'm her next victim. She sticks her little tongue out, and it latches onto my leg, around my leg. And she starts trying to drag me down into the water to drown me in so she can consume me whole. I grab her tongue, I wrap it around my forearm, which is veiny and huge, by the way. Like, my forearm is probably the width of, like, your house or something like that. I don't know. But I fucking rip her up by her tongue. And I grab her. I say, "You're my pet now." And she just falls in love through my eyes. She's like, "This is a human being. I'm a cryptid. This shouldn't be illegal." But it somehow is. Now, I didn't love her back because that's bestiality. But she loved me. So she sat on my shoulder, and I continued to fish. And I gave her little fish that I caught. And that's basically the story of how me and her met. So, if any of you are curious. Ryan Trembley's here. I'm going to try to find the video I originally found. Winter's here. Dale looking frantically for something to compare his arm to. I know, there's just nothing big enough in this room to compare these fucking massive guns to. Come on. And I'm sorry. Am I high? No, I am not high. I don't think so. I don't think so. I must have blocked that out. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you probably forgot. You took a few hits in your head along the days, in cryptid battles alongside me, and I put you in retirement because I was afraid you were going to get hurt. So I sidelined you. I said, "You're not ever going to be in a cryptid battle with me again because you're just a Loveland Lake Frog. You're not really that powerful. You're not really that scary. Kind of cute, but you can't fight. You can't keep fighting them in the big leagues. You know, me fighting the cryptid wars is like I'm fighting every cryptid. You know, I'm focused on Caterpillar Man right now, taking him down, which is the biggest bad. And you got the Wendigo, the giant 20-foot Wendigo. You got fucking the giant 30-foot wingspan of the Thunderbird flying around. I'm taking on these motherfuckers. Meanwhile, Ash is over here taking on like gnomes, or the little guaguis, or not guaguis, the little fucking guys. Like, she's taking on little miniature midgets, basically. Like miniature midgets. Like, smaller than midgets. That's what she's fighting. And I can't have that because if she gets in a fight with a Bigfoot, the Bigfoot's going to just flick her and kick her and punch her. And she's going to die. And I can't have that happen. I can't have her get hurt. So. What the fuck are you talking about, says Winter? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how we even got to this point in life right now. I was watching a Revealing the Yowie documentary, and all of a sudden I got turned on to the conversation of Ash being a turtle frog or something, and that's where we are now. Doing his usual talking of nonsense. Miniature midgets. So Dakota. Yeah, dude, I wish Dakota got back on the stream. I haven't talked to him in a while. Now, let me find... I had another video pulled up. I gotta find it again. Oh, here we go. This should be good. Actually, so for those who are just joining, at the beginning of the stream, we were making fun of mountain monsters and ghost adventures. And, I just came across one of the clips where they show the creature on camera. So I'm gonna try to find that here. If they even show it. All right, here we go. One of the famous scenes in Mountain Monsters, where they reveal the footage, and it's always fake as fuck. It's not real.
Wow. Fish has a video of the Yahoo that he's seen down in this real deep holler. I can't wait to see it.
Take a look at this.
Whoa.
Wow, it's unreal.
That thing went up there like it was nothing.
That's just unbelievable.
Do you think the Yahoo seen you when you took that video?
I know it seen me. It looked mad. This past winter, I caught a glimpse of it going up over a ridge.
It looked
up
mad.
over tree stumps and deadfall. Rocks was flying.
I mean, he didn't make eye contact with me or, look in my direction, but I know he saw me. He looked mad as hell.
This thing was massive.
It was unreal seeing the Yahoo go up that hill because it is extremely steep. I don't know billy goats that could...
I mean, yeah, for you. I mean, you couldn't climb that hill. Don't you dare doubt the Yowie. Or, sorry, it's not a Yowie, it's a Yahoo. I didn't even know what the fuck a Yahoo was until like 2 minutes ago. But this guy, trying to act like a fucking expert and some shit. I mean, he's got his stupid camo, whatever that is. What even is that? What is he wearing? There's no shirt underneath that? I would be wearing a shirt under that, God.
Climb it.
What a bunch of oh, God. We're not even watching that. That looks so stupid. Sorry, I just feel like roasting everybody tonight. Yeah, I need to get like I think that show is funny as fuck because it's so stupid. Like I every 10 seconds there's a new twist in the story that's just like makes my brain hurt. Didn't he pass? Who passed away? One of those guys died? Did he actually die? Mountain Monster actor dead. Mountain Monster star John Trapper Tice dead at 72. Which one was that guy? Oh, it's the guy in front, I guess. It's that guy. Isn't that the leader of the group? Isn't that the guy that's like the elder?
Careful when you get to the edge of the hill, because it drops off sharp. A piece of this thing on camera. I gotta show it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, damn, that sucks. That's like probably the second best character. I'm pretty sure that's like the leader guy, or whatever you want to call him, the elder of the group. All right, I'm gonna try to find that the video we were originally gonna watch. Well, okay, I just came across this one. We're going to have to check it out. We're reviewing Skinwalker stuff all the time. This is Skinwalker caught on TikTok. I'm going to guess this is going to be a waste of our time. It's only 15 seconds long, so let's see how big of a waste of time it actually is. Yeah, I can already tell. Okay. So it turns out that was a complete waste of my fucking life. If I had a time machine, I'd go back 15 seconds. Just to avoid watching that clip. I had my hopes up for maybe a gem. Like, sometimes you find them gems, man, where it's like, you see a video of an animal doing some weird shit like that. You remember that goat fucking, Oh, I'm gonna find this clip, don't you worry. This is fucking creepy. I don't care if this is an actual type of goat or not. This is fucking terrifying. And I would automatically, if I saw this, I would just assume it's a fucking skinwalker.
Hello. She wants to come in, does Kimmy, go.
Yeah, so I would not let that thing in my house. Guaranteed, 0% chance. Right? That is creepy. Goats freeze up when they're scared. I can see that. We got a skinwalker screaming outside my window. 2019. 30 seconds long. I'm having a brain aneurysm. Hold on. There we go. It's passed. I'm still alive. Thank God. Skinwalker screaming outside my window. 2019. 31 seconds long. Let's see what we got here. So nothing. I didn't hear really much. I don't know what that weird breathing sound was. No, not you. Let's see here. Alright, so this is a scary video compilation, whatever you want to say. I don't know if this is any good. It's by a guy called Bizarre Bub. So who knows if this is actually going to be good. But what we can do is, I don't know if there's a narration to these, if they're just scary clips. We can still use our rating system, the Spookometer. 0 out of 10 after every clip. We'll see. We'll see if we get anything over 5. I'd be impressed. If we get anything over 5, it'll be worth it.
The person behind the camera states that he's alone.
All right, you shush. The chittering sound from outside. I got the chittering sound, but it didn't sound like inside. It sounded like sorry, it didn't sound like it was outside. It sounded like it was inside, like a fucking dog snoring or some shit. Some people bottle feed their baby goats if the mother rejects them, so they think that they're house animals. Baby goats are cute. I will say that. Baby goats are cute.
Alone and heard footsteps going down the stairs. This is what he caught on camera.
Middle of the day, I'm the only person in the house, and just heard some footsteps going up and down the stairs. I've checked all the rooms. There is nobody in. It's been doing it for about 10 minutes. There it is again. Okay. Camera this time.
Oh. Okay.
Now that was terrible.
Oh, I'll straight up give that a 7 point. I'll give that an 8.4 out of 10. I don't care if it's fake or real. That to me, like one of the creepiest things to me is charging footsteps. That freaks me the fuck out. Like if that was a real life scenario, that would scare the fuck out of me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So that automatically is high in my ranking. 8.4 out of 10. 8.4 out of 10. That, whether it's real or not, I don't care. That's scary.
Terrifying. Carolina Giselle has been experiencing strange activity at home. Out of all the strange occurrences, this one's the creepiest.
Imagine you were trying to sleep and it's doing that. What's up, Big Mike?
Carolina doesn't know what to make of this, but if you ask me, I see it as an opportunity to travel and explore new places. Places that are far from home, specifically this one. A group of paranormal investigators were at an abandoned hotel and captured this. Listen closely.
Yeah, I go 5 out of 10 on that last one. What was that thing in the behind him? Looks like a giant crosshair. What? 3 out of 10?
A dog is resting peacefully when this happens.
What's he doing? Whoa. He's got yoinked.
You know it's serious when objects aren't the only things being thrown around. In Cleveland, Ohio, there's a church.
I don't know. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Not because it's scary. Well, I don't know. Anytime when animals yoinked, I always believe it to be true. Because animals can't act. I mean, obviously you could be really sadistic and fucked up if you, like, fucking tied a string around his leg and did that, but that's fucked up. I'm going to give it an automatic 5 out of 10. It wasn't scary to me in the slightest, but it is interesting nonetheless.
Church that's been abandoned since 2003. It was just recently that Urbix Hill, an urban explorer, visited this place and encountered something really creepy.
That's crazy. I know I heard the piano. What the f? Oh, yeah.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Urbix Hill only uploads videos of places where something weird happens. I say this because his channel mostly consists of videos that are like this, where something strange occurs. Some of you might find this a little suspicious, but you can rest assured that these few videos are pulled from thousands of others where nothing odd happens.
Like, literally, that's like the time you shouldn't get scared and run. I know, I mean, then again, he's not going there to hunt for ghosts, so I'm not expecting this guy to, like, fucking sit there through all this bullshit. He's not really expecting any of that to happen. Fair. If it was me, though, it'd be the perfect spot. I would get myself cornered to a wall or something where I know nothing behind me can come and hit me. Like a piece of debris. Everything's in front of me. I make sure everything's in front of me, and I'm holding that camera close and tight to my chest, so there is absolutely no shaking. It is going to be a tight shot. It's going to be fucking steady, and I'm going to fucking get everything on camera. If shit starts flying at me, I'm going to have my shoulder kind of tucked like this so that I have some protection to my chin and my mouth area. And if I have to, I can kind of protect my head behind my shoulder. And I'm still going to record the entire time. If anything, the camera will block some of my face and my chest area too, which is going to be my vital organs. That's what I'm doing, man. I got a plan. I'm telling you. Instincts. If you're ever in that situation, take my advice right there that I just gave you. You'll upload that shit to YouTube. You'll get the best ghost video you've ever gotten in your life. 84 billion views right there. Bang. You're a millionaire. Congrats. Now you can thank me and write me a check for at least 25 million of that. Just because I got you that money. I'm just saying.
Whether real or fake, this is still pretty scary. There's nothing more unsettling than thinking that someone is watching you. This next video is the epitome of that experience.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed
Are you heading out,
my
Winter?
shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So if something happens, I want to have it on video. So this is where I was. I was standing right there. The lights are up in the bathrooms, of course. Hello?
I think I've seen it. This was on Nuke's Top 5, I'm pretty sure.
Hello? Alright, I think I'm done. I think I'm done.
Okay, yeah, that'd be fucked up if you caught that.
I think I'm done. I think I've had about enough for today.
It's all fun and games until the ghost starts playing peekaboo.
I'll give that one a 6.4 out of 10, only because the guy's acting seemed genuine and it made it more scary. Ghost hunters do the same thing that cryptid hunters do: see or hear something and yeet the hell out of there. Yeah, man, I will say this. All right? If you are a ghost hunter or a cryptid hunter, now ghost hunting and cryptid hunting are two completely different things. So this is more towards ghost hunting because it's not necessarily as life-threatening. If you are a ghost hunter and you want to be taken seriously, you don't leave. The only reason you would ever turn around and run is if things became so hostile that you actually feared your life was in danger or someone that you were with was in danger. Like, etc. Knives being thrown around the room, sharp objects, heavy objects. If it's something that just you got a real bad feeling that it's trying to hurt you physically, then yeah, then you can leave. But most of the time, that's not the case. 90% of the time, if not probably more than that, 99% of the time, it's just like a poltergeist type of situation where things are moving around, things are being thrown, but they're not being necessarily thrown at you, and they're not really things that can hurt you. Like I said, you always got to put yourself in an area of wherever you're at that's the safest spot to get your back cornered to something, so everything that can be thrown at you is coming at you. You can only be you're facing everything, and just film. If you're in a situation where you're scared and you have to film something like that, but you're paralyzed with fear or whatever it is, which will happen, you have to put yourself in a situation you're not surrounded. You have to make it so you corner yourself, and then everything's in front of you. Everything's in front of you, and it's just so much easier that way. And people always get that flight or fight reaction, and some people just freeze. I think really it's with ghosts. It's you're either gonna freeze in place out of fear, or you're gonna run. Running, I will always say, I don't care. It's just instinct, I guess, for me. But when you run, you're you're triggering a reaction from something that's going to likely chase you. And if you don't like that feeling of being chased, then don't run. Because, like, especially if you were cryptid hunting or something like that, and you took off dead sprint, and it depends what cryptid, obviously, you're hunting, that could trigger a chase. And you're not likely going to win that fucking sprint. So, running away usually is one of the worst things that you can do. Now, like I said, there are scenarios where running away is necessary. Obviously, there's always situations like that, but most of the time, I would advise don't run, don't get scared and fucking, back out. If you are gonna get out of there, just be calm, because if you run, you can get hurt, trip and fall. You're sprinting out, and this is something that's trying to hurt you in one of those scenarios. That fucking thing could flick a board out in front of you. You trip, fall, break your neck. Trip, fall, get blacked out, and then you wake up possessed, and you're on the ceiling with blood coming out of your eyes. Just be calm. Be calm. You have to remain calm. Either that, or you pull out the phone, you call me up and be like, hey, there's a demon. I need you to teleport here as fast as you can. And I will. I'll get to you. I'll get to you in time. Before they steal your soul. And I will fight that demon. I just will. Ghosts aren't dangerous. I think there's other entities, though, that are. And there's entities that can hurt you. There are darker, whether you want to say they're demons or whatever you want to say they are, there are definitely things out there that could kill you or hurt you very, very bad. And it's more of a situation, I always feel like, that they want to scare you enough to create that panic and fear that you take off running, and then that's how they kill you. Because then, now you're a moving target, moving at speeds, you're not thinking, you're scared. Like I said, flick something in front of you, they could trip you, you fall down the stairs, die. And stairs, and one thing about darker spirits is also when you're going downstairs, expect to be pushed. That would be my advice. If I'm in a place where I'm investigating for spirits of any kind, I don't care if they're not known to be aggressive, I am gripping that fucking handrail firmly as fuck. Just because there are so many cases where you get pushed downstairs, and if you get pushed downstairs, anything can happen. You can land on your neck, and you're done. You're dead. Even if it's an innocent push, you slip and fall. Whatever. So you gotta be careful. If you ever decide to go ghost hunting, you gotta make a decision before you go. It's like, am I real, legit, or not? If you're not, hey, no harm, no foul. Whatever. You can just do it because you want to do it and you want to see things. You don't have to be legit. But if you want to be considered legit, you got to make a decision before you go into whatever property you're going into that you have to stay and face it. That's my advice from someone that's never been ghost hunting.
Grisel Luna was conducting a paranormal investigation at a place where human remains were found. The site has been abandoned for quite a while.
Wasn't there a guy who got his wire wrapped around his... I've never heard about that. I have heard about the guy at Villisca Axe Murder House that was a part of a ghost investigation team. And he always carried a pocket knife. And out of nowhere, he pulled the pocket knife out and stabbed himself. Apparently, that's what I heard. And so, I don't know if he was possessed or what, but that's where I want to go. That's the first paranormal... I will go there. It's not a question of if, it's a matter of when. But I will go there, and that's where I'm going to do my first ever ghost investigation. It's the most haunted place in Iowa, and it'll be a pretty big deal. It's not cheap to go there either.
While, and is a hotspot for paranormal activity. While checking out one of the rooms, this happens.
Vamos a iniciar por esta. Vamos a ver qué es lo que hay aquí. Se ve que hay algunos muebles antiguos que ya están llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay, ay! ¡No! ¿Viste? Melissa se movió. Sí, se movió. Llenos de tierra, que ya están... ¡Ay, ay! ¡No! ¿Viste? Melissa se movió. Sí, se movió. ¡Ay, Dios mío! Pero ya acabamos de llegar. Sí estaba moviendo, ¿verdad? Yo vi como que se movió esto.
Later on, Grisel goes outside and finds something pretty disturbing.
Pues esto es como un hueso, ¿no? ¿Cómo que un hueso? Ay, ¿pero qué es eso? Ay, Dios. Espérate, no lo agarres. ¿Qué es esto?
What the hell is that?
Tiene un hueso.
Is it a leg?
Sí, es como de...
Oh.
I'm not sure if picking up the bone was a good idea, because what happens afterwards might have been the result of having done so.
Yo creo que es momento de retirar.
Guys run away from movie stuff. The girls ghost hunters run towards it. Yeah, there's a lot of badass women out there in that field for sure.
There's no way that I'd ever spend the night there. It's not clear what happened here, but I'm sure it wasn't good.
I'd give that a 1.
This next video was submitted by Playing Games, who doesn't know...
What the fuck is that thing? Is that a fucking... It looks like the Michelin Man, but he's orange.
The video's original source.
Oh, I honestly did not think that was a human being. I really did not.
It was sent to him by a friend. But here's the video anyway.
I thought it was a doll. God, he looks orange as hell. What the fuck? I don't know what. Not impressed.
Many people believe that children attract spirits. Could this be an example of that?
I give that
My friend Audrey told me her daughter had a friend she played with,
not even
thinking just
0.5.
an imaginary
0.5.
friend. Audrey couldn't believe how fast her daughter's room would get messy right after cleaning it. So, as her daughter was in the room talking to herself, Audrey decided to take a photo. Later that night, Audrey was skimming through the photos, and this is what was in the photo.
That would be fucked. That would be fucked.
Audrey also
Now have Ashers, I know you got kids. Has anyone in chat that has kids? I don't know if many of you do. I don't think a lot of you do. Has anyone ever had a child that has said something creepy or fucked up? Like, just out of nowhere? Or when you're asking them a question or whatever. Has a kid ever said, or maybe it's a kid you know. Have you ever seen or heard a story of someone that you know whose kid said something fucked up? Or your kid?
also adds that if you look closely,
And if
there's
so,
a floating
what?
face by the closet door. The only way to find out if your child is playing with a ghost is to whip out the Ouija board and see if that's the case. But I know most people wouldn't dare try. They're not wrong though. It's probably best not to mess with the dead. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
I would give that one like a 8 out of 10 just because that is creepy as fuck. What we're going to do now is we are going to wind down the stream for about another 10 minutes where I'm going to play some creepy music. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, it's going to be a little bit short of a stream, just about an hour and 15-minute stream. I'll read some of your stories here in a second. I wouldn't fuck with any Ouija boards. Yeah, I usually don't like using them. I do have one. Actually, I don't know where it's at. I don't... God, I don't know where my Ouija board's even at, because I just cleaned up my trunk the other day, and I don't know. I've done it before, and nothing's ever happened for me. I've done it like 4 or 5 times, and nothing's ever... The only thing I would say that happened that was weird is I got an uncontrollable laughter. Every time I did, I could not help but to laugh to the point where I could not breathe. And I don't know if it was just the fact that it was watching everyone be so serious, asking like a question. It just made me laugh, because it was with people that weren't really like believers in ghosts, but like seeing them like, did anyone, where did you come from? Have you ever just taken someone's soul or someone? It's like seeing these people that just don't know anything. I don't know, maybe that was funny. I don't know, but I just uncontrollable laughter every fucking time. I still have it somewhere. It's either in my trunk or my closet, but I don't know where. You're putting your kid to bed one night and she said behind you for no reason. Yeah, that's fucked. That's fucked up. Your brat niece tries to scare you, but you just laugh at her. She says she talks to dead people all the time, people and animals, but I don't think she's serious. Yeah, I mean, but why would a kid make that up, you know? Unless she's seen a movie where, like, that's a thing, but... That's a weird thing for a kid to say. I would believe the kid. Yeah, I just made sure that every time I used it, except for the last time that we used it, I was drunk, which you're not supposed to do it drunk either. That's what it says, literally says on the board. But I never closed the game out, so I left it open. So I don't know if it's like a never-ending open portal to just come fucking haunt me, wherever the Ouija board is, which I think is my room or my closet. What the hell is channeling? Overwhelming emotion? Oh, she's 9. 9 is old enough where they could be like 9 is an age where they are starting to get intelligent, so they're not complete dumb idiots anymore like most kids. Like kids are just like they're like little crackheads. They're just dumb. I mean, they don't know any better. So that when they say weird shit like that, it's like they're not smart enough to like think of that. But 9, they're starting to get smart. Like they're starting to get pretty intelligent, understand how things work. So I could see her being full of shit, but you never know. I mean, it wouldn't be surprising if a 9-year-old could see dead people. Wouldn't fucking surprise me. Channeling is when a spirit uses you to communicate. Why would it laugh, though? A succubus may visit you. Is that the little things that he makes out of semen and eggs? Where he puts the semen in the egg and then the little succubus? Is that what that is? Or am I thinking of something else? Succubuses are demons that feed off of your life force, bro. Well, listen here. I also know, I don't know, I want to say it was called a succubus. Maybe it was something very similar to that. But there's you know that experiment? Does anyone else know what I'm talking about? Where he injects his semen into the egg and let it incubate for like a month or 2 months. And he cracks one of the eggs and there's a fucking alien in there that he created and it spits like black tar at him. And he smashes it with the Bible. I want to say it was called a succubus. It's sex demon. Oh, okay. Well, what the hell is that? You know? Oh, homunculus. There you go. Eric Kennedy got it. Homunculus. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Homunculus. Same thing. Succubus, you know, whatever. Homunculus. They sound the same. Chris Maki got it too. Yep, thank you. That is what I was thinking of. Well, I mean, I don't know. How do we have proof that the homunculus video was fake? I mean, how? The fucking thing was actually moving. And when he smushed it, it had blood in it. That'd be an impressive fucking fake video. All right, Nick Oxford, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. We got about 3 minutes in chat, or 3 minutes in stream left. Some people are good at faking things. Yes, they are. Yeah, no, there definitely are people that are, like, legit at faking shit. Like, they're really good. For sure. But, God, that was just so convincing. It's clay and a magnet, and the guy, okay. And also the parts. Did he ever come out and admit that, or is it proven, or is that just a theory? Like a running theory people are going with? Oh, your kid hasn't said anything scary yet? That's good. That's good. I hope my kid don't ever say no shit like that. Like, Daddy, there's a monster in my closet. Like, you know, I've seen too many movies where there actually is probably a fucking monster in closet. Good luck to you, bro. I'm going to bed. Like, if you need anything, don't holler to me, because I ain't fighting whatever the fuck is in that goddamn closet. It's like that scene off Insidious, where, like, he walks in the room and there's that thing standing next to the kid pointing at it. Ugh. Can I please read your question? What question? A guy walked up to the car I was in yesterday. He pointed a pistol at the window. What do you think I should have done or did? Wait, did that actually happen? A guy pointed a pistol at you? Well, if a guy points a gun at you, there's not anything you can do. You comply. You do whatever he says. Unless you have a gun already in your right hand, pointing at the door under your jacket. He can't see it. And you pop, 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 pop. And at the same time, with your other hand, you tilt your seat back. So when the involuntary bullet hits him, his gun's going to go off. So you want to, get out of the way. And he's gonna fucking die to the ground. That's the other option. But you have to be experienced in the ways of, like, combat, like I am. So for the average person, no, you couldn't do that. Me, on the other hand, that's what I would do. Or I'd open the car door, knock his ass out, or over to the ground. My window would be down, right? Or window could be up. Doesn't fucking matter with me. I'd fucking open that fucking car door, hit him, and let's just say the window's rolled up. I'd dive through the window. Just extra as fuck. Don't even need to do that. I just dive through the window, do a somersault on the ground as I land, and one punch him so hard it breaks his neck, and I take the gun and I bend the fucking barrel like a U shape. That's what I would do, like, no cap. Like, oh god, I actually just said no cap. I've been seeing that on Twitter a lot, and I never knew what it meant, no cap. I think that means no lies. Cap is a lie, I think. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, no lie. That's what I would do. Scroll up, Dill. I have a scary one. Okay. One time at my friend's house, I saw his little sister talking to nothing, and I asked who she was talking to, and she replied with, "The boy in the wall." Dude, you gotta start. There's probably a dead person in your walls. Or your friend's walls. Like a corpse. Or bones. Alright, Texas Oil Boom, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you as always. I am never having kids. My cat is my kid. That's kind of how I am. I want kids someday, but I do have 2 daughters right now that are in cat form, and that is plenty enough right now. You have to do whatever the guy with the gun tells you, unless you are Clint Eastwood. Or me. You slowly pulled out a pocket knife, rolled down the window, and literally went at 5 times light speed and stabbed him in the fucking hand. 5 times light speed. That's interesting. Why the hand? Wouldn't you want to go for the throat? You'd obviously want to grab with your free hand. If it's a pocket knife, you're going to have a free hand. Grab his hand and just control the situation, and then get him in the throat. Like maybe 5, 6, maybe 100 times. Whatever it does to make him stop. That's what I would recommend. Stabbing the hand is like so... I wouldn't say that's efficient for me. What's up, Elaine? How you been? That's how fast I move when I'm sleeping, right? You don't want to kill him, but disarm him. Okay, fair enough. I mean, at that point, you might as well just use your hands. You know, maybe fucking distract him with something, and then grab his hand, break his wrist or something like that. You know. But if you wanted to cut his hand off completely, then yeah, that'd be badass, dude. I mean, you're not gonna do that with a pocket knife, but you could fuck him up with a pocket knife. At that point, you just slowly back. Smart. We got about 1 minute left. 1 minute. And that is why we have pocket sand. Oh, that is so fucking true. I don't know where pocket sand comes from, but it is everywhere. It is fucking everywhere, and I hate it. It's so gross. I hate putting my hand, like, especially my work pants or my work coat. I put my hand in them, and there's just sand and garbage in there. It's like, I've never put anything in these pockets ever except for my hands. Where does this shit come from? Yeah, it feels gross. Especially when you can't... Yeah. Oh, Chris Maki with a mind-bending analysis here. He says, because if you go faster than light, you start going back in time, which is true. But you can also go forward in time as well. Like, I think it works, it's a whole, I'm not even going to get into it, but you're right. I think it works both ways, I'm pretty sure it works both ways. It's fucking, I don't understand it, it's weird. But, I love this comment. You go back in time and stab him before he even gets to the car. Brilliant. Come up behind him, you know? Chris Maki knows his shit. He knows what's up. You seen the video of the big ass seal that just got going down a suburb at night? I have not seen that. Pocket sand. That fucking hilarious. The fact you just called it pocket sand. I've never actually called it pocket sand before. That's why we got, what do you say? And that is why we have pocket. And that is why we have pocket sand. Like, that's just like a yeah, you should know that, duh. I want to see someone actually use that as a fucking tactic in a fight. That'd be the most comical thing ever. Like, he reaches down his pants, grabbing for something. Like, oh my god, what's he gonna do? Pocket sand, you know? It would take me off guard. If someone threw pocket sand on my face, I would be like, what the fuck what just happened? Like, it would throw me off guard. I would not be expecting that in a fight. Used to load bags of concrete into cars, and I would always end up with concrete powder in my pants. Pocket sand is actual sand you keep in your pockets. Yeah, okay. You're just gonna put sand in your pockets. Yeah, okay. Almost light speed to go forward in time. Faster to go back. Okay, got you. I was gonna say, I knew if you, like, I saw a thing that it said if you were to go at light speed, like, for 15 minutes, and you came back to Earth, everyone that... How the fuck did it say it? I can't remember. It was something like if you leave Earth at light speed for 15 minutes and then come back, everyone would have aged like 45 years or something like that. It even might have been more than that. 55 years. I don't know how that works. That makes no sense to me. It might not have been light speed. I thought it was light speed though, but maybe not. Pocket sand meme is from King of the Hill, I believe. Salt works better than sand. You saying you don't put sand in your pocket? No, I just naturally have pocket sand. Like, I don't need to put any sand in my pockets. I just have it. Like, it's just there in my pants pockets. I have pocket sand. Like, it's just there. I don't even need to put it in. I don't know where you guys come from, but I already have pocket sand already developing inside each pocket. I don't need to put it in there, losers. You know? God, amateurs, man. I don't know. Oh, I mean... I work at a job where there's dirt flying around everywhere all the time. I work at a cemetery, and so, like, there's, like, gravel, like, off the gravel roads, there's dust that's constantly blowing when it's windy out, and in the summertime especially, so... And other reasons I'm not going to say. I mean, privacy reasons, you know, obviously, I'm not going to reveal why I have pocket sand. Show us the sand. It's not, I don't have my pants on right now. I mean, I do have pants on, but I mean, I don't have my work pants on. They're over there somewhere. But we are going to end the stream there. We are going to end the stream. Okay? So if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Donate each, like, I don't know, $500 if you'd be so kind. You know, I go on vacation somewhere and never come back. That'd be awesome. But yeah, if you guys enjoy the stream, like I said, give it a thumbs up if you would. Or give it a thumbs down. I don't care. It don't matter to me, really. But stay safe, stay warm. We are going to plan on having a stream again Thursday. There'll be a Nukes Top 5 video, hopefully. We can react to there. It'll be probably a normal length stream then. Which tonight ended up being a normal length stream. Longer than I wanted it to be, but whatever. It's fine. I'm still good on time. But, yeah, thank you for everyone that tuned in tonight. If I didn't give you a shout out, I'll give you one quick. Valley, Zach, Big Mike, Coltana, Eric Kennedy, Randall, Archaeologist VR, Elaine, Evolution, and if I missed you, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. I just didn't see your name. But if you tuned in at any point, you're still there, especially now. Thank you, appreciate you. Like I said, stay safe, guys. Avoid large bugs if you do see them, just by chance, because I don't trust them. And yeah, without the way, peace out, guys.